Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to make a cute pig keychain for the sanitizer holders from Bath and Body Works. So what I have here is glitter. Yes, so I'm going to make a glitter pig. My vinyl that I used is like really thin. So what I've done is I've spray adhesived the back of it with a piece of felt. Fleece. I just used a piece of white fleece to make it a little thicker and give it some body and structure. But if you're using leather or vinyl like this, it already has the coating on the back. It's already pretty thick. You don't need to put the fleece on the back. Alright, so the very first step, as always, is I have my 5x7 hoop. I have a piece of tearaway stabilizer. I have the design loaded, and what we're going to do is run the placement stitches right on the stabilizer. Take your piece that you want for your outside and just cover all these placement lines, all the placement stitches like that. And now what it's going to do is it's going to do the features, the eyes and nose and little swirly tail and all that. So I'm going to run them. This is doing the nose. I'm sorry, this machine's a lot louder than the other one. Okay, now it's going to do the eyes. Now it's going to do the little swirly tail. Now it's going to do an outline stitch of the shape of the pig and come up and give us the handle and all that. I was mistaken, that's the hole for your cam snap. Now it's going to give us the pig outline. Now it's going to do the placement stitches, like a lining stitches, so you can align the piece on the back. Okay, so now what we need to do, that's our cute pig. Look how cute. So now we need to flip it over to the back. And where these lines are right here, you need to line this piece up right here on that line. So I'm going to take a pair of scissors and I'm going to cut this real straight across the top, and I'm going to line it up on that line right there. So it looks just like this when we get it done. So I've taped it up and I've lined it right up to these lines right here on both sides. And I made sure all the, like the bottom of the pig face and all that were covered up. I'm going to put it back in the machine. Making sure all that is straight, and then run the last step. And we're finished sewing. Alright, that's what the front of the hoop looks like. That's what the back of the hoop looks like. So I'm going to take a pair of scissors and I'm going to trim these strings right here in between. All your little jump threads that didn't trim. I don't know why I didn't trim them, but remove your tape. And then we can free this from the hoop. And I'm just going to take and cut a lot of this bulk off so it's more manageable in my hand. So there's our pig. So now what you want to do is you want to remove all of this stabilizer, like all of it needs to come out of there. All that you're going to see behind its ear. So all this just needs to pull right out. And it should just come right out. Should be able to just reach in there and pull it out. Pull what you can out. Trim all your tails, but you don't want to trim these too close, because if you do, you'll cut that knot off and then you'll just lose all your embroidery. So don't cut your knots. Okay, so that's what mine looks like. There's a couple of tails here. Just snip them off. Like that. So now take your scissors, and you want a good sharp pair of scissors, and you want to cut it out. What I use my stitches as a gauge, and I go about 1/8 of an inch away from the stitches, making sure not to hit any of them. You don't want to get any of your stitches. And pink on pink is a little bit hard to see. Remember, use the whole length of your scissors. That'll make it easier for you. And then when you come over here to the tight corners, just get the tip, stick it where you want it, and clip. There are people out there that use like the Cricut or the Scan and Cut to go ahead and pre-cut these pieces out. It's a little bit more difficult for me to line it up where it needs to be lined up at and all that, so I don't mind cutting it out. But if you have a Cricut or Brother Scan and Cut or something like that and you want to try it, let me know how it turns out for you. Alright, now I just have the bottom. And you want to, now the back doesn't have a line, so you want to come up here, and that's where it's going to display the top of where you dispense your hand sanitizer from. So just keep cutting around the top stitching from the top of the pig. And making sure, like I have it kind of pinched in my hand like this, so that I'm cutting both layers the same. Just kind of hold them so they don't move and wiggle. I forgot to tell you, this design is by Designs by Little Bee, and I will put a link in the description box below. Also, I want to tell you, I'm not affiliated in any way with any pattern people that I do. If I do a design, test a design, see how it looks, and I love it, I will do a video for you. I'm not affiliated in any way with any of these companies. Look how cute this little piggy turned out. So that's it, guys. So now what you want to do, just want to size it, make sure everything fits good, like this. Let me get rid of some of all this trash. Okay, so we're going to take your, mine is 1 inch lobster clasp, swivel lobster clasp, and you really want to put it on before you put your cam snaps on. See, it just fits right in there. So, get your cam snaps. Let's see what color we want to put on our piggy. I'm thinking light pink, or should we do bright pink? I think I like the light pink better. Yeah, I like the light pink better. So what you need on these is you need 2 of the cap pieces, and that's the ones that are flat on one side and got the prong on the other. And you need 2 of them. And you'll need a male piece. See how it sticks up a little bit? Uh-oh. So you'll need the male piece, and then you'll need a female piece. So remember, put your clasp on first, and where it done the circle, let's see, can you see that? Yeah, where it done the circle out on your end, that's where you want to poke your hole right in the middle and go all the way through. Okay, take your post in, stick it through till it sticks through the hole like that, and then take your male end. I don't reckon it matters which one you put on which, but, and then the round cap piece, oops, and then the round cap piece goes on the black part.